Hi everyone, my name is Gio Rapacciuolo. I'm a biodiversity data scientist at the California Academy of Sciences, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about our team's collaboration with the Ocean Protection Council and our other partners to build an early warning and forecasting system for biodiversity change on the California coast that is powered by volunteer naturalists and community scientists. This project was really born in 2016 when Rebecca Johnson and Allison Young, co-directors of citizen science at the California Academy of Sciences, started a statewide campaign to mobilize and engage people and partners to document as much biodiversity as possible up and down the state's coastal areas during about 1 to 2 weeks in the summer. This campaign, called Snapshot CalCoast, has now been running for its 5th year and has generated tens of thousands of observations of the occurrence of intertidal organisms in California. All these observations of biodiversity have been collected and aggregated via a naturalist, and combined with additional year-round observations of biodiversity throughout the state and beyond, collected by avid volunteer naturalists. As you can see from this animation, community-contributed observations of biodiversity crowdsourced via a naturalist have been increasing rapidly on the California coast. In addition, you can also notice the large pulses in observation activity every summer since 2016 as a result of the Snapshot CalCoast engagement campaign. This incredible stream of information happens in real time and at both high resolutions and extents of space, time, and taxonomy, extremely difficult to achieve via any other data collection approaches. As a result, these data combined hold huge promise to help monitor the coast and facilitate the early detection of meaningful biodiversity changes. Our collaboration with the Ocean Protection Council will focus on the early detection of abundance changes in native and non-native species, particularly susceptible to environmental changes. By building models and forecasts of abundance and distribution changes from community-contributed data, and in turn guiding volunteer monitoring activity based on the insights and information gaps highlighted by the models. But how should we go about modeling community-contributed data, given that these are opportunistic and lack a standardized structure over space, time, and taxonomy? As you can see from this figure, the density of iNaturalist observers and observations indeed varies across space, time, and taxonomy in a manner that's unrelated to the occurrence of biodiversity itself, but rather that is driven by the combined preferences and behaviors of individual observers. In the first 18 months of this project, we spent a great deal of time testing approaches to control for variation in observer effort and activity over space, time, and taxonomy when deriving indicators of biodiversity from iNaturalist observations. We came up with a 4-step recipe for increasing the usefulness of iNaturalist data to detect biodiversity change. You can find out more about our developing methodology at calcoast.vob.bio/methodology. Leveraging these approaches has enabled us to build models estimating the density of a subset of species across the California coast and their relationships with underlying environmental gradients in both space and time. In this example here, a model integrating iNaturalist observations with multi-agency rocky intertidal network surveys shows that the pink volcano barnacle is found in higher densities in warmer waters and is therefore limited by minimum sea surface temperature at its northern range limit. As a result, this model also estimates that in recent years, the species has experienced a northward shift in its northern range limit on the California coast as a result of warming temperatures. By navigating to calcoast.dob.bio, you can find out more about our project, the approaches we're using, as well as interact with the outputs we're developing. I will leave you with my take-home. Our work has begun to show that, when treated appropriately, crowdsourced observations contributed by volunteers and community scientists, aggregated via naturalists and similar projects, can provide useful estimates of biodiversity change and can become a crucial biodiversity monitoring tool on the California coast and beyond. Thank you very much for your attention, and please do not hesitate to contact me with any questions. Thank you.